Welcome back to the campfire. Today we're going to be doing more Death Stranding. So sit back, relax, turn the lights down and the volume up as we begin our journey through continue our journey through the mountains. We now have BB back, which is a huge improvement to our lives. Because going through the mountains is going to be a lot easier once we deal with all this. We should customize this. There we go. I don't know, can we customize our suit? I imagine we can. Yeah, we can change our color scheme. Oh no, we can still only do these. We do have the more subdued purple now. Though it doesn't really look purple, looks more gray. The purple is such a bright purple, looks out of place. Oh. There. Alright, we can... Did we ever get the upgraded battery for this? No. Who do we get that from is the next question.
Stabilizers. They help you stay upright if you stumble. When you attempt to regain your balance, they automatically engage their attitude control system to provide assistance.
Okay.
And if that isn't enough to stop you falling over, they'll reduce the impact for you and your cargo.
Battery will gradually recharge. And its battery also adds to our overall capacity. Recommender stumbles on users' cargo load is affecting their balance. User centers their balance, allowing them to regain equilibrium. Okay, so it's basically this plus stabilizers. And it takes the whole thing up. Which makes sense. Let's remove these and see how that helps us. And let's clean off real quick because we are definitely in need. Let's get...
Sam, do you copy? As you might have suspected, time here stopped while you two were on that battlefield. If my thinking is correct, the dimension to which you traveled is a kind of beach.
Well,
to
fair.
explain a little, our bodies, our ha, all occupy the same world, but our souls, our ka, have beaches all their own. These beaches are given form inside our brains by our beliefs, religion, philosophy, and so forth. As a result, a beach can be anything, and those anythings form a multiverse. However, if many people die at once, their beaches can become entangled, creating a strand field. This phenomenon is exacerbated in wartime by omnipresent feelings of resentment and despair. Beaches are more easily and frequently entangled. On such a beach, exits vanish, and experiences cycle endlessly. Picture it like a record player. The needle skips, playing the same phrase again and again. They're fighting a battle that has no beginning or end. Round and round it goes. Now, the battlefield you visited was in Eastern Europe in World War II. Which is strange, given that the man you encountered, Clifford Unger, played no part in that conflict.
Yeah, that's the part that I don't get.
But if you can connect me to the chiral network, who knows what we might discover.
EX grenade number 0.
I don't know why we still get those, especially in such large numbers. I have no intention of using them, really, to be fair.
Still there, Sam? If so, I have a request. When you're ready, head upstairs to the delivery terminal.
Alright, well, we should probably make on for the next thing. And we can connect BB back up.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were perfect.
That's Die Hard.
Beginning scan. Scan
This
searches
sounded similar to him.
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons.
Could just be the same voice actor, I suppose, but...
The west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt. Beyond it is Edgenut City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cupid to connect it, the chiral network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive. We need you to bring her home safely. But before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
It's Hardman. Got it.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Okay. Well, let's take this one. It looks like it's a relatively easy path that way. So it doesn't look too bad to just go straight over the mountains again. Let's take a ladder just in case. We have a few of those. Let's grab one of those. Alright, carry that, carry that. Do we not have... all-terrain skeleton equipped. Attached boot clip. Boot clip. What boots do we have on? Alright, we'll wear those out, but... 1, 2, 3... Let's not carry that one. 4. Attach the suit. Right shoulder. Hang on, tool rack. Those are the assault weapons. Can we not? Huh. Odd. Alright. So let's just go with hematic grenades on our other shoulder. We can attach things to our other hip while wearing this suit. So we'll carry another ladder. Still not gonna, you know, overburden ourselves, but
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingen's special.
fair.
Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
That's weird. I can see the resemblance between the two characters' faces. But it's... I guess it's the Clark Kent effect where you see the difference
Beginning scan.
is mostly in the hair of the character design. Which doesn't... they don't look so similar. So we need to go that way. Looks like I kind of figured going this way is probably going to be our best route. Around here. Kind of up the mountain a little bit. We may have to drop a ladder to get this way, but no, there is a path down here. And then we can go Hartman's lab.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
That stabilizer definitely does help. It gives us longer if things are gonna shift. Chiral Bridge. Probably a waste that that's there, but alright. Kinda just wanted to see if the stabilizer was worth it. So far, I'm not sure it was, but... that has a drain on the battery. So we've got like... I wonder how much further we have to go in this story. Which doesn't seem like long if we're already talking about Edge Knot. I'm not even sure I'm ready for this game to be over. That's... I know. Every good story is good because it has an end. There we go. Alright, this may be a little rougher than I anticipated, but we'll get there. Let's go this way. It looks like it'll be a slightly easier climb. We'll just skip marker 3 there. People took trucks right up to this point. Don't know what they were thinking, but they were thinking it. And to be fair, when you're just looking at the map, it does look a lot easier than it ends up being. Cover energy. I know. There we go. I mean, you would have to pause while going up this mountain. Even with an exoskeleton, that makes it easier. I don't know that we'd be recovering stamina quite so easily there. Why don't we just go this way? Oops, come on. Get around it. There we go. Go around that edge. People build jumps in the weirdest spots. Alright. This is getting a little hairier than I thought it would, but let's make sure we're still going the right way. Oh yeah. I should have turned left up there. But we can get back on track right around here, it looks like. Come on. There we go. Oh! Why? Come on, dude. Don't slip and fall like that.
You've walked up worse.
Exactly. We've been up way worse. What the heck? We got thrown off the mountain once by nothing. That was the weirdest one that happened. Like, I still don't know why we flew off that mountain the way we did. Other than maybe the wind caught us? It was so weird. Alright. Pick up that.
In the middle of a dull-lit, weightless street.
Because we immediately after went down the same path and not a problem. It was ridiculous.
Like me. My curiosity keeps me confused.
Well, here's Hartman's lab.
Still I stand here on my
God, these songs are awesome. Low Roar is such an underrated band.
nothing left to lose.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Going up the steps 2 or 3 at a time. I think those stabilizing thrusters would do, like, just even a small explosion like that on your back would push you out of the way. Do more harm than good, so to speak. Alright.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Alright. Now we've got Hartman done. He is in the network, so to
Request to
speak.
join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Well, this one's a little different than it's been in the past. It's just because of that fireplace in there. It's like the coolest looking shelter we've run into. Yeah, it looks like a heart. Thermal pad. Must be to warm up Sam.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work.
Okay. So...
Keep on keeping on.
Oh. This opened up.
Keep on keeping on.
Fair enough. Jesus. It's a model of a BT. Resuscitation, remaining time 55 seconds. Oh. Dude's fascinated with the BTs, obviously. $33. He's playing a funeral dirge.
Hartman.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Sam, back up. Hartman. Fair.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down.
Fair?
Glad you could make
Guess
it.
that's a way of putting it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please lay her down there.
Technically a dead person. Or half dead.
Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60
Jesus.
opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the scene an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
And you're excited about this.
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures.
Yeah.
Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Oh, so you could say goodbye?
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different.
So he's a
what if
man who
everyone's
can't let go.
afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation.
Dude, he's not gonna shake hands. Sam's still not ready for that.
A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive.
Yeah?
The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
Of course.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes.
Kind of. Yeah.
A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Weird.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule.
Except for Mama and
But I'm the
Lochna.
exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War-era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell?
Because they never moved on.
Normally, the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned.
Yeah?
Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling his strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
Going to and from the beach like this is probably not a great idea.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So weird. Alright. Is there something I should be paying attention to here? So weird that they have her nude in there. It's got some really disturbing pieces up here. The whale skeleton. And the BTs. More artist impressions of the BTs. Ordovician period ore recovered from tar. Anything else that we can zoom in on? Ooh. Unknown ore recovered from void out. Nendoroid. Authenticity unverified. Immediately post DS. Hartman's daughter. Wife and child. Ding, 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 ding. I find it interesting he plays music for nobody's benefit but the theatrics. Discovered immediately after the Stranding. Immediate post DS. Chiral crystals. BT apparition. BT illustration. Anything else? Pole Revere. Interesting that whales have tiny little legs on the back end.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films?
That one would be hard
I
too.
keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window.
20 minutes of
All
love.
from before the Death Stranding, of course.
Known as the best of silent comedies.
But honestly,
Or known as the king of silent
the
comedy.
21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
Stop trying to touch him.
As it happens, I
It's just not gonna happen,
read
man.
about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
So many people.
The people who died in the 2 void outs were there. What happened? What's going on?
Okay. She awakened him somehow.
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me!
Oh no, he's being brought back by...
Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me! No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart, but it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am
So the thing is, you see them on the procession to be on the beach. They're probably not still on the beach.
I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs?
He is the definition of not giving grief their due.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
He just gives more than grief
You
is
mind
due.
telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prep-your-own station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament.
Yeah.
Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the
That's
advanced team
possible.
when she assigned our backup
Though I think
team
there are
here.
fossils from the late Cretaceous period
The past
elsewhere.
informs
In
the present
reality, in
and
our
aids
world.
us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up and putting you on mute.
Oh no.
Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to
Why do I
scrape
get a
together.
bad feeling about him
Nothing like
muting
knot
his
cities,
device?
that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Armory. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Yeah. That's what I figured would happen.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Seemed important, you know? Oh. Oh. We gave a remix. Come on, we were just giving a remix.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.
God, that's so silly.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station
And
that
the
was
dog's
lost to
supposed
the
to get
tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. That's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo-Devo biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on the
Evolution
grid,
development.
come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Okay. And that basically, yeah, because one's there, one's there. Alright, well. Antimatter bomb delivery. I mean, so that's the thing is, if we're going to the same place, we might as well take both, right?
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events.
Fair.
He's been out there conducting
That is the
excavations for a
logical
while
place to
now
start.
and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So
Yeah.
we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Administering shock.
Fair
Stand
enough.
Clear.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period, the time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any
And
event,
how is there a
our team
Neanderthal
found
that's one of the
something
extinction
truly
entities?
remarkable. Can you guess what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a tremendous discovery. Therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
I mean, fair.
One more thing, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when handling high-yield explosives. But in case I do,
be careful.
Make sure you keep that container in one piece, no matter what.
Understandable.
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's grab 2 of these. Might as well. Alright, anti-chiralium. Jesus.
Sam.
That's a whole 80 kilograms.
Any...
Maybe I made a mistake doing that. Attached shoulder. Attached shoulder. Alright. Attach to suit. Hip. Attach to suit. Hip. I mean, in case we need it. More than anything. Place in locker. Place in locker. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. Hopefully that geologist ain't too far.
Order assigned.
Yeah, 'cause we are close to our weight limit. Well, the geologist doesn't look terribly far. Question is, which way is the better route? Cargo catapult. That sounds like a terrible idea. As it always sounds. We can take a look at that. And it looks like we want to head straight down there, up this way. Looks to be a clear-ish path. Alright. So we go down there. And our actual clear path is a little to the left. Okay. And we're on the road again. Sing it with me now. Come on.
Sam. So, Hartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever. Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life. But the 21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his Doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
Kind of understandable, but...
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BT is cited here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to running into large amounts of BTs out here. They don't scare me, but they do kind of freak me out just a little bit. If that makes sense. Make it to the timefall shelter. And I believe we turn left. Weird to have a ladder just placed there. I don't know. Come on. There we go. And Timefall Shelter. BT starts showing up. Alright. Yeah, we basically divert left and around. This looks like our left turn. So let's head this way. Come on, shift left. There we go. Is there any directly in our way? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I do see the umbilical cord for one way up there.
Couldn't have made it this far without you.
Nothing there directly. Am I just not looking in the right direction? No, it's over here somewhere. BT sees something, but oh, it's in that rock, isn't there? Alright. There it is. It's like, what am I missing here? There we go. Get it out of our way. It's up that mountain. Oh. There's 3 here. No, let's grab a grenade. And that removes all 3. Okay. That one's just wounded. He's not gone? There we go. I know, BB. Whoa, hold on. There is a lot of BTs, like you said. That... I forgot about these ones. These ones are really strong, aren't they? What is up with these? Are they just not able to be destroyed? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we've got to deal with that.
Keep it cool.
Okay. Let's get rid of this one then and go up and around. Put that away. Come on. Come on. We just go up and around. As little as I like the idea. Come on. Alright. Alright, let's climb the ladder and get up. And over. Oh, this is going to be bad. Climb. Climb. There we go. Come on, Sam, you can do this. There we go. Alright. Okay. Clear the BTs. As they were anyways. Come on, turn. There. Alright. Now we should be able to divert slightly to the right. More down the map a little bit. But I can't see anything. Oh. We're gonna have to make some container repair when we get there. I should have brought some with. Alright, come around. We're reaching the place. And we've reached the place. Okay, yeah, we can go through here. Do I have that PCC? I do. Oh, no, I didn't want to put it away. Okay, so I can't utilize it because we're not in the chiral network.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID.
Yeah, this
Weapons
is
detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
rough. Come on. Alright. You have to deliver with however much damage is on these things now.
Sam Bridges, I've been haunted. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. The possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we caught it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here. It's my life's work. I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really... Thank you.
I mean, we didn't get them here in great condition, so I didn't think, you know, the mountain trip would be so bad. But it still shows a 0% damage despite it telling me that they were damaged. Maybe that's just the container, and I mean that damage can be repaired.
Right then.
So it's harder to tell if you've had chiral contamination if you have dooms, apparently. Because the symptoms are similar to just having dooms. It kind of makes sense. Because dooms in itself is a chiral affliction. Alright. Climb anchor level 2.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA, with access to a treasure trove of historical research material.
Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now. Assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is. Honestly, though, I'm just excited I can finally share these findings with everyone. Can you believe I
Fair.
found chiral deposits in strata dating back 65.5 million years? Evidence of an ancient Death Stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of Corellium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major
And that would
extinctions
make
were
logical
accompanied by the
sense.
appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is only a matter of time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning.
Well,
See this through, Sam, and there's no
I
telling.
don't know
what
if they
we
could
might
ever
learn.
answer every question, but they could at least answer the vast majority. They're standard orders, but nothing going where I'm going. So we'll worry about that later. Let's fabricate. Don't know if that'll help us. Let's grab one of these though, just in case. One ladder because we used that up, and a container repair. Carry, carry, carry. Right. We should probably make a new one of those. Equipment. Let's make a new one of those. And a new one of these, and we'll recycle the other one. Hang on, tool rack. Attach to suit. The hip. Attach this one to this other hip. Lighten our load ever so slightly. And then we shall recycle this. And the used up rifle. Partially used up rifle. I know we still had some ammunition in it, but might as well get rid of it.
Thank you for your comment.
Point back. Come on. There we go. Repair that. Oh wow, that's gonna use up the whole container, isn't it? Yeah. They used up the whole container and then some. Jesus. Well, let's recycle that and get a new one. Jesus, that's expensive then. It's a good thing that we decided to repair it instead of just pressing on. Alright, it's not that damaged anymore, but
Thank you for your contribution.
just to give us a... Hold on. Put that away. Alright, is there a... Alright, so from here... Pathway is pretty much the same. Alright, let's remove all markers. Come on. So we're gonna go down. Guess. And we just gotta head basically down the mountain here. Let's find that. Here, and then onto the paleontologist. It's gonna be something. Repair that the rest of the way. Should be all we really need.
Thank you, Sam.
Generate our energy.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Then make sure which way I'm going. Yep, I'm going the right way.
Good morning, Sam.
We should swap boots. Alright. This is the path? No. We need to turn right. There we go. We'll get to the paleontologist, deliver this, and then
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
get...
Clear. Weapons detected.
I mean, we're
All weapons will be
pretty
locked
much
until departure.
near done
All
then.
clear. Welcome.
We're in the
Sanford
final
bridges.
chapters.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
That's what it seems like anyways. Yes. That's gonna be helpful right there. Just a couple of bridges it seems. Also helps that we're not carrying nearly as much, so we don't have to go as slow. I miss being able to use the power suits. And I mean, I know I could, but power suits aren't nearly as useful in the snow. You just go that much slower. That, and I also miss vehicles. I suppose it makes sense that you kind of have to... Alright. Yeah, going down is going to be the hard part here. If I turn more left, I can go to that climbing anchor. Or more to my right. My bad. I would have realized it as soon as I backed out of the map, I'm sure, but... Oh, either way. Yeah, because going down to there is going to be the hard part. No matter which way I go, alright. Whoa, slow down. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Where are we compared to our end destination? I mean, it's pretty much a straight walk. I get down the mountain here. So if I go here and then here. That's what it looks like. Alright. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting place for this. But it's also unnecessary, looks like. If I just take it slow and gentle and get down to this other ledge. Just kind of switch back my way down. So we can go more or less the pathway we initially wanted to try and do here. Maybe I should put down my anchor here. Let's go back over this way. Yep. Come on, stop running. Christ. Come on, Sam. I'm sure the dog really loves me playing this game because I keep saying Sam, which is his name too. But he's a good boy, even if he does bark quite a bit. He's just doing it because he wants to protect everybody. He's a good dog like that. Whoa, slow down, Sam. Stop sprinting.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Round Express ID.
No.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Yeah, that snow really does a number on some of these packages.
Delivering
And yet,
cargo.
our backpack consistently does not have problems.
Much appreciated, friend.
No
Thanks
matter
to you,
what the
we
weather
can finally
is.
move ahead with the dig. I swear, this place is bad enough without having to worry about getting asphyxiated.
Fair.
Not that I need to tell you. You did it after all, though I can't for the life of me imagine how.
Alright. We got it through. And we gained the song Patience.
You can set up the chiral network while I work.
There. Just waiting for something different to happen, I guess. I'm like that kid on in the Invincibles. What are you waiting for? I don't know. Something amazing, I guess. It looks by the map like we didn't get any different or any further. But that map shows us
Anyway,
on like
as it turns out, Sam Bridges,
the west side of the
I have a favor
Rockies.
to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field, which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does a dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But
Of course.
you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept.
Alright.
That fossil could represent an epical discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the Big Five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that
guess it
cargo
could
at all
be.
costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot...
Alright, alright. Alright, we'll get it. Not that we have a choice. Orders for Sam. Of course, there's... Actually, this doesn't look to be too bad. Alright, we'll go grab this.
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your... If it didn't have a limited battery life, I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does, so don't.
Fair. So we got the one. We're full up. Put on the mask. Wait a second. Hold on. I gotta look at that again.
Order assigned.
Do we have the option for... Medic grenade level 2? Transfuse blood into grenade. The ability to decide exactly how much blood to use enables precise control over the effect at length, area of effect, and strength of the effect. Gotcha. Okay, so using the regular hematic grenades won't hurt us at the moment. Okay. Let's... Guess we just go straight down the mountain to there, and then... Yeah, we'll go from there. Can I... How do I de-equip the hat? The mask. There we go. We'll unequip the mask for the moment. Let's take a moment here to breathe.
Have a pleasant journey.
So there's one here?
A bit further now.
Carry on back. And I get the feeling that's somebody else's, but...
Keep on keeping on.
Let's see what this does at tier 2. Okay. Just... It's boosted. That's all. Okay. We've just gotta go, there's more down there. Not that one. Might as well wear it. That seems like the best idea. Barrel bridge, thank you. Didn't miss it like I almost thought I did. Okay, it was going to be very obvious where we needed to put the mask on, huh? Okay, come on. Grab the ladder. At any point, Sam. There we go. Alright. Where's any others? Is that the last one we need? Did I already grab all 5? No. It's over here. There's number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got them all. Okay. Well, that was strangely easy. I get the feeling that you're expected to come from the other side, but we had help. Okay. So now we can remove the mask. And head up.
Too close.
And the all-terrain stuff is useful for where we're at. Still. So now it'd be cool if I could just change over to something else, but...
Safe travels. Beginning scan.
Then you look at all the terrain around us and it's like, yeah, I should probably keep on the all-terrain stuff.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
All those special alloys, and special alloys don't get used in very much. And there we go. We'll make this. Deliver all containers.
Delivering cargo.
You found it! Let me see. I have to see it. Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily, even.
Yeah. Kinda sounds like what happens with some of these creatures. That's the one with the cord, apparently. Alright, yeah, we didn't have to go very far. Neanderthals are not extinct. Hartman's theory of evolution, umbilical cords, and Devonian-era fossils. Ah, volcano orange. I'm not really a fan of orange. The animator's cargo. Alright. Somebody used a picture of... okay.
Thanks for bringing in that lost shipment, Sam. And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Hartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's
Fair.
quite remarkable, and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself.
Fair.
Which is why we must impose upon you.
I mean,
By aiding
we'll
her
come
research,
back if
we may
we
get
somehow
inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the Death
don't
Stranding.
survive.
We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
Good work. New order available.
But with
Please
that,
access delivery terminal
thank you for
for
joining me here by the
further
campfire.
information.
If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, game recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want. And as always, have a wonderful day.